was just strolling through the book section and I saw a book about bowling with two black girls on the front. I was like, sold, sign me up. Hey girl, hey, it's me, Amber D, and thank you so much for coming through for another video. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, girl, so just finished doing my hair. As you can see, we are back up in a different kind of make it through bun, but still very much making it through. But anyway, so yesterday, I made the big announcement on Instagram that I am an author and I have a romance novel coming out, and it actually did pretty good. I went on before I posted, I got on Instagram about 15-20 minutes before, and I was engaging in some posts that, you know, from people that I already follow. I was engaging in some posts from the hashtags that I follow. I followed a few new people. I responded to DMs and things like that. So I did all that before I posted, and I used trending audio, and then I posted, and it got pretty good engagement. It didn't go viral or anything like that. I don't think I got a lot of new reach. I got some new reach, obviously, outside of the people that are already following me, but it wasn't heavy. It wasn't like super major or anything like that. But I did get a lot of engagement on my post. A lot of people were shocked and surprised that I'm starting this new venture. And then I also posted in my stories. I shared my post in my stories, and I posted a little Q&A thing that I did. So I would say my announcement on IG was a success. I feel like it went well. Now I can share the news with everybody. I'm not, you know, just talking to you about it, or when I hadn't said anything to you and to Instagram, I feel like I was keeping it a secret from everybody, and now everybody everywhere knows. But anyway, the word is out. Once I posted, I shared in my stories the link to my website and everything. So I have had some new traffic to my website, and so I know everybody's kind of getting the full picture now. Not just a post about me being an author, not just, you know, sharing my book cover to my stories. Like, you know, it's all out there. Anything anybody wants to know is out there, and I'll still be posting more and more. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited that I finally shared everything, and everybody knows what I've been working on and what's to come. But so far, so good. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Like I said before, when I was posting often on Instagram, I had my plan down. So when I went and I posted my post yesterday, I never had luck with scheduling the post on Instagram. Like, they would either post, the post would post, and then the audio was off, or the caption was off, or it was just never quite right. I never liked the scheduling feature on Instagram. And I know since I took my almost 2-year break, they've had a lot of updates since. So it may be working flawless now. But I just kind of have reverted back to what I used to do when I was posting often on Instagram. And I use the app Trello. I have everything planned out there. I have a column for my long form YouTube videos. I have a column for my short form YouTube videos, and then I have a column for Instagram. And I have, you know, every day that I plan to post, what I plan to post, and I write my captions out there and the hashtags I plan to use. And then I have an album in my phone where I have the actual content. That album is specifically for upcoming content that's going to be posted soon. So when I was ready to post, I went to Trello and copied my full caption, and then I went to Instagram and I went to where I was going to post, got my content from the album that's specifically for upcoming content, pasted my caption, added my audio and hashtags, and boom, it was ready to go. For me, since I've been doing it, it doesn't take very long. It doesn't take much longer than when you schedule a post. And one of the other reasons that I didn't schedule posts before is because I like to go on and engage before I post. So if I'm going to already be on Instagram engaging, why not just post it in real time anyway versus go on engage, allowing it to be posted for me as I scheduled, and then coming back to engage again. I feel like it's just an extra unneeded step. So I go on engage, post my stuff, and then I'll engage a little bit, and then I took a break and did work on other things, and then I went back and engaged some more, and then I even went back on and engaged some more this morning for people that just saw it later in the night or even early this morning. So far so good. I plan to keep that same tactic, going on to engage and then posting instead of scheduling or anything like that. Right now, my Instagram posting schedule is going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays. Those are the days that I have the most time to go on and post at the specific time that I want my post to go live. And then I'll also have time throughout the day on Tuesdays and Thursdays to go back and engage and things like that. So that's the days that work best for me. I post my shorts on YouTube on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I post my long form video on Sundays. So I feel like that literally gives me something every day. On Sundays, my long form video goes up. Monday, I'll post the shorts on YouTube. On Tuesdays, I'll post on Instagram. On Wednesdays, I'll post the shorts on YouTube. On Thursday, I'll post on Instagram. On Friday, I'll post the shorts on YouTube. On Saturday, I won't post shorts or a feed or anything. I may post a little bit in my stories on Saturdays. I probably may or may not even always get on Instagram on Wednesdays. I definitely don't plan to post anything, especially like even in my stories. Wednesdays and Sundays will be the day that I let my stories reset on Instagram, because you always have more engagement when you come back after you give yourself a break. So that's my Instagram strategy for now. We'll see how these first couple weeks go, and then I'll kind of tweak and change things as needed. But for right now, that's what we got going on, and I'll keep you posted. Hey girl. So I actually just got finished recording the little reels for Instagram. I'll post it on YouTube as a short as well. I usually do. But I just recorded a video of my TBR list for fall. Apparently it's something that authors and avid book readers do. So since I'm gearing my content more towards author related and reader related content, I wanted to join in on the fun and share the books that I plan to read this fall. But for me, I have a list of books that I plan to reread. So I don't know if a lot of people reread books that they love, but I do. If I find a book that I love, I ain't got no problem going back and reading it again. Not all books I love. Some are just one and done. But other ones I will go back and reread. And I have a whole list of them here that I plan to go back and reread. So I just recorded a little video. And once I edit that, that'll go up next week probably. But since I have them here, let me share them with you. These actually are not in the order that I plan to read them or reread them. They're just from smallest to largest, because that's how I had them stacked up over here for the sake of the reel. But the first one is Jennifer Lewis, the mother of Black Hollywood. It's her memoir, and if you have not read this book, I highly recommend. This woman is absolutely hilarious. You know her to be funny and outrageous, but like to hear her tell her own story is too good. And I'm a book reader. I like having an actual book and reading and turning the pages, but I know a lot of people like Kindles or audiobooks. And my auntie read this book. Well, she got this on the audiobook with Jennifer Lewis reading it, and she said it was just too good. So either way, this book is, to me, a 10 out of 10. And then another book I plan to reread is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. This book is really good, really deep, really insightful. It's one of those books where it's going to make you look within yourself and then maybe kind of reevaluate your life's journey. So if that may be where you are in life, I highly recommend this book. And again, it's called The Alchemist. Good shit. This is a really good book. Highly recommend. And then another book I plan to reread is called The 710 Split. This book is by Carmen Lee. I was just strolling through the book section at the very beginning of the summer, and I saw a book about bowling with two black girls on the front. I was like, sold, sign me up. It's a love story, and it involves bowling. You know, my husband is a big bowler. He's heavy into bowling, and I got it and I loved it, and I plan to reread it. Another book I plan to reread is a hood classic. It's called Hood Feminism by Mickey Kendall, and I've only read this book once. I've had it for a few years, and I remember parts of it, and there are parts of it that I'm like, I don't even, like it's not ringing any kind of bell. So I kind of feel like it's a good time to cycle back to this book because I remember really loving it, and like I said, there are parts that stand out to me. But I feel like I want to go back and give this one another go round. So I'm excited to reread this one. And then the last one that I have is another romance novel. It's called By the Book, and it's by Jasmine Gilroy. I had never heard of her. I was actually scrolling through. This was just another time I was scrolling through the book section. I was actually at a bookstore when I found this one, and she actually has a lot of other novels. So I actually do want to go back and read, find some other works by her and read some of her other books. I really, 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 really liked this book. It's about an author who's working as an editor. And she is writing her own books, or at least trying to, and she's helping a new author, feel comfortable and confident in their new role as an author. And it's like I said, it's also a love story, and it's about books and reading and writing and all the things that I love. So I definitely love this book. I think I got this book last year, and I've already reread it once before, so I'll definitely be rereading it again this fall. And I do have some books that I want to get, new books that I want to get and read for the first time, probably fall going into winter. That'll most definitely be a thing for me, but I just kind of want to reread some of my old favorites before I jump into some new stuff. But also, since today is Thursday, I'm going to be posting on Instagram again. It'll be my second time since making my little comeback, and today I'm going to post a carousel. I already have everything ready to go. So just like I did on Tuesday, a little bit before, I'm going to get on and do some engaging, and replying back and commenting and all the things, and then I'm going to post. Like I said, this is my first week back, and my plan is to alternate between reels and carousels, because I know reels is kind of what's going to bring in a lot of engagement, or at least a lot of views, or at least that's what you hope, right? But I also know that reels aren't the only thing that can do that on Instagram, even though once upon a time that's more or less how it was. So I'm gonna go back and forth between reels and carousels, at least for right now. I'm gonna stick with my plan for a couple weeks and see how it goes, check my analytics and do all the things, and then see where I want to change, if I want to change what time of day I'm posting, or the type of content that I'm posting, whether it's, I want to stick to reels or carousels or whatever the case may be. But I'll go back and reevaluate that after posting for 2 weeks and see how things are going, how I can make things better. But so far so good. Like I said, I have what I was posting yesterday, I already had batched and ready to go. What I'm posting today was already batched and ready to go. This video that I just recorded, that'll be for Tuesday coming up, and then what I have for next Thursday is already batched and ready to go. So when I'm creating content, especially when I'm doing the whole thing, the hair, the makeup, the outfit, if I'm going to be doing all of that, go through all that trouble to create content, I'm going to be creating lots of content, because with me, I'm not always in full hair and makeup. So I want to maximize the times when I am. So when I did the photo shoot for my author headshot, I had this whole dry erase board with all the different content that I wanted to get, everything that I had planned, that I wanted to get while I was in full hair and makeup, and I was going to be in 2 different outfits for that photo shoot. So I have everything that I wanted to get in outfit number 1. I wanted to get 6 particular shots. I wanted to get some behind the scenes video, from long form video. I wanted to get some behind the scenes videos for short form videos. That I can, the behind the scenes is really good for B-roll when you're creating reels and you just want to clip together a few different things. I like having different behind the scenes shots, so I got some B-roll for that. And then also, for my Instagram highlights and my stories, the day that I posted, that I wrote a book and announced myself as an author, in my stories, I posted a series of short videos, short clips, just of like a few Q&A questions that I could highlight in my stories that would represent me as an author, why I decided to write my first book, why I decided to go on this journey, how my process in writing, all the things, just a few short clips to answer a few short questions. Like I said, kind of more or less like an interview Q&A style. So I got those interview questions out of the way from the front angle and from the side angle, and I clipped those together. And those stories are now highlighted on my Instagram page. And then in outfit number 2, I wanted to get 3 really good shots from the actual photo shoot. A close up, half body, and full body. I have them specific, I knew the shots I wanted to get, what I wanted to use them for, and then a couple of extra ones just for, to have extra content for when I may need a cover shot or something like that for a reel. I had a very specific list of the content that I wanted to get. So once I got ready and we started, we were not just, we were staying focused to get what I needed to get and be able to cross everything off. And because before, when me and my husband would set up these content days, especially him as a photographer, when he was first getting used to photographing other people, who he would just take a whole bunch of shots, hundreds of shots, and he wouldn't really know when he got the money shot and when we could stop and move on. And then myself at the time, I was still learning and growing as a content creator, as I still am. But I was also not always sure exactly what I wanted to get, or if I wasn't sure when we got it, or if we should keep going or whatever, So we wasted a lot of time in those early batching sessions. So I wanted to make sure we didn't this day. I wanted to start the photo shoot and be done, get all of this within an hour, get the shots, get the behind the scenes clips, get the interview questions, change, and get everything else. I actually did a little a reading of my book blurb for another promo video that I'll post later. I got that recorded on that same day. So I got plenty of content for this day, and I got plenty of use out of my full hair and makeup and outfits, and all the lighting was set up. I got full good use out of all of that whole setup, and I got it in an hour. So that day was very, very, very productive, and it got me my official headshot, my official author headshot, which was the main focus, but it got me content for several days and several weeks going forward. So now all I have to do is kind of clip in some more content that's more in real time, but I still have lots of promotional stuff to help promote my book all the way through and ready for my book to actually come out. So that's what's been helping me as I'm kind of jumping back into being more heavily involved in social media. I get taken a break for such a long time, and then just kind of coming back to it had kind of given me a little anxiety. So like I said before, the same way that I set myself up for success when writing this book, I wanted to do the same thing when jumping back into, my content creator bag, if you will. So I just wanted to make sure I'm going back in and I can bring as little anxiety to myself in this whole process as possible, because me as an author and self-publishing, all of this is really new to me. Content creating is not. So that's the one area that I know, I kind of feel more like I know what I'm doing. Everything else I'm learning and doing for the first time. So it's coming together nicely. Like I said, my comeback on IG did pretty well. I'm excited to post again today, and then I'll be ready for the next steps in the best possible way. Hey girl. So as you saw, I made a quick Ulta run. Got the goods. I literally just needed one thing that I went in there for. One of my all-time favorite skincare products by The Ordinary, and it is their peeling solution with 30% AHA and 2% BHA. I absolutely love this product. I've been using it since last summer, so just over a year now, and I never plan to be without this product. It can be harsh on skin that doesn't need it. I have really oily skin, and my pores they're easily clogged with all the excess oil, with dirt, makeup, whatever. My pores will just naturally suck that stuff in and keep it in there, and then my pores will look bigger and they'll just start to do the most, especially like right in here, and then like right in here. So since I've been using this, my pores have shrunken all the way down, hardly even there. Even when I don't have makeup on, you can barely see it. But I never plan to be without this product. I use it twice a week, and I use about 4 pumps twice a week for about 12 to 15 minutes. It's recommended. It doesn't say how many pumps that it recommends you use, just based on where, like if you don't even need it all over or anything like that. But it says for about 10 minutes twice a week, and to work your way up there, which I did. And then I started using a little bit more and for a little bit longer. But like I said, my skin loves this stuff. And then the only other thing that I got a new brow pencil from the brand Essence. It's their Wow What a Brow Pen, and it's waterproof. It's in the shade dark brown. They had one other darker one than this. It was like black brown, and I felt like that might be a little too much for me. But the brow pen that I have now is more like a brow, it's definitely a pen, maybe more like a brow marker. It has a felt tip, and it's like a liquid product. And I feel like it's on its last leg. And the only reason I didn't get another one of those is because for that one, I actually had to order it. I did order it from Ulta, but as much as I love to shop online for my cosmetics and like most of my skincare stuff, I like to be able to just go in store and get it. So the fact that that product wasn't available in store, and that if I needed another one, I would have to order it online, I feel like I just don't like that. If I just need just that one thing and I have to order just that one thing, I don't want to pay for shipping for just that one thing. So I like for all my stuff to be available in store. So if I need to just run in and pick this up for $5, I don't want to have to order it or try to find something else to order, because it's always going to be something else to order, especially from Ulta. But I don't want to have to order stuff from Ulta. I want to be able to just run into the store and pick it up, one or two things or one thing, or order several things at a time, which I have done sometimes. And sometimes I'll order it and pick it up curbside, which I still go in because their little pickup desk counter is like right by the front door when you first go in at the Ulta that I go to. But I decided to go ahead and try this one out. I'm somewhat new to the brand Essence. The only other thing I have from them is a mascara, which I absolutely love. It's their False Lash Princess mascara or something like that. I absolutely love it. It was in my beauty phase video. I love that mascara. I have it on right now. I only have 2 coats. When I'm doing more of my makeup, I'll do 3 coats, and it's like even more. And then the only other thing I have from them is a plumping lip gloss, which I like. I don't wear plumping lip gloss all the time. You know, mostly I'm in my NYX butter gloss, which is what I have on right now. But when I do want just like a clear gloss, I'll go for that one, which is plumping, and I like it. And I do like that that brand is affordable. Just about everything they have is really affordable. This was only $5, so I'm gonna try it. I like that it has a spoolie, and then the actual pencil side itself, it's a little thick. It's thicker than the brow pen that I have right now, and I don't know if you can see, but it has like a triangular shape. So I've never used this type of brow pencil. The last time I used a brow pencil anyway, it was like a regular old school pencil, liner pencil or something that you sharpen. And I know a lot of the brow pencils now are different, but I just started back using that brow pen. That's not, like before that I was just using brow gel for years and years. I was just literally just using brow gel. So that brow pen is the first brow product that I've been using other than brow gel in a long time. So I haven't been using any of these like new school upgraded brow pencils. So we'll see how I like this one and how natural I can make it look. Like I said, even though it's thicker, hopefully I can still make it look really natural. And then with the spoolie, I should be able to, you know, comb everything together nicely. So we'll see how that goes. But also I wanted to let you know that I finally was able to go ahead and submit for copyrights for my book. I did that like a day or two ago. I finally finished with my final round of edits, and everything is good to go there. I finally got everything squared away with my book cover. I was able to get the right dimensions. I did have to download the pro version of Canva Pro, in order to be able to resize my book cover and resize it as a PDF file, because that's what the Amazon KDP program takes. They want your images to be uploaded. Well, they want everything, I believe, to be uploaded as a PDF. Your manuscripts and any images and your book cover, whatever you have, they want it to be uploaded as PDF. So I got that squared away, got that uploaded, finally got it accepted, and we're good to go. And I ordered the proof copy of my book. It's not going to be, I believe it's going to come like when you go to a professional photographer, or when you order, like when you get in your graduation pictures or something like that, and they'll send you a proof copy and it has like that line in the middle that says proof. I think it's gonna come like that, and it'll say like proof on the front and the back. And then like if I like it, it'll just be ready, sitting and waiting and ready for my release date, which is not gonna be till December. And I'll have all the way up until then to go back and update or make any changes that I want. But after, like, once I get the proof copy, if I feel like it looks good and I don't want to make any changes, I'm going to go ahead and order the author copy so I can have an official copy of my book. But if I feel like I do need to change anything, then I can go ahead and do that and then order another proof if I need to. But I'm excited. The journey of my first book is moving along nicely. I got everything written. I got everything edited. I got everything uploaded to KDP. I got my website good to go. I submitted for copyrights. So yeah, everything is good. Like I said, I should be getting my proof copy soon. When I do, I'll show you and let you know how it looks. And then from there, like I said, I'll either make some changes and order another proof copy, or if it looks good, I'll go ahead and order my author copy, maybe even some copies. But yeah, girl, I'm excited. Like, this is really happening. I'm a real author, and I have a real book that's going to be available very soon, and I'm super excited. But anyway, girl, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.